I guess Ashton starts off. You when did you make the decision in your mind, and kind of what did it come down to that you were going to come back and do it another year?
I came to that decision sometime in December, but I mean, obviously, I just talked to my family. I prayed it up. Obviously, trying to get scout opinions and all that kind of stuff. So I really just like how I always have. I'm just trusting the plan that God has for me, and that's what I felt called to do. So that's what kind of led me to my decision to come back.
What were the opinions you got? What did they tell you out there?
I mean, you get a whole bunch of opinions. You got people telling you to go, people telling you to not, but obviously it comes down to what you think is best for you at the end of the day. So I've had people tell me I should have gone. I had people who told me I should have stayed, but I'm glad with my decision.
And same question for you, Quincy. What kind of went into your decision to come back for 2024?
What went to my decision was like what would be best for me and position I'm in, and then like coming back, what my pros and cons, and leaving, what my pros and cons. I feel like it was more pros than cons for staying, rather than cons and pros for leaving. So I just trusted God plan. I just stuck with it. That was just really my reasoning.
Quincy, what were some of the pros to coming back?
Some of the pros of coming back were just playing again under our new coaching staff. Like, this is my first year having really in college football, having so much fun playing. So that was just a pro. Also, improving my draft stock. That was another pro, and just bettering myself. That was another pro.
With both of you coming back, your big piece is obviously to next year's success, but obviously the staff is also working the transfer portal, both on the defensive line and the secondary. How much attention do you guys pay to what they're bringing in, and if so, what do you think about the guys that they're bringing in to help strengthen both spots?
I mean, it's always great. I mean, I think we made a lot of good pickups, quality pickups, to build our team, build our depth. Obviously, we're a transfer portal team. We rely on it. We have a lot of players out of it, but I don't think that is a bad thing. I think it promotes a lot of good competition, which is obviously what we want. And we want to do a championship team. So just our main focus is going to be getting together with the new guys, trying to focus on what the goal is.
Ashton, in terms of like hearing what your NFL draft stock was from people who would know, like, did that play any sort of role in your decision to try and come back, or what did they tell you when you asked them what your stock was?
I mean, it's a little bit to what he said. I mean, obviously, it wasn't a matter of if I could go or not. It's to improve my stock. Obviously, there's numerous reasons why like you would choose to come back or declare, but there's just a lot of benefits to me coming back. I think there's a lot of stuff for me to improve on in my game, a lot of stuff I can put on film to better improve my stock and how I feel as a player.
I guess just can you expound on that for both of you guys? What do you feel like you have more to prove, or what do you want to do differently next season to improve that stock?
Really just the feedback you get from scouts and your coaches. That's like probably your weakness of your game. That's mainly what I want to improve on, whatever that may be.
Yeah, same thing. I mean, they give you kind of like a list of what things that you could work on. For me, it'd probably be like counter moves and stuff like that, just having it happen faster. Obviously, I was new to the actual end again because I haven't played it since high school. But I think coming back and being able to focus on that will allow me to develop into the player I want to be at the next level.
Ashton, I'm supposed to say, 1 year you're inside, then you're back out, and that kind of the second year, another year. How big was that in your mind to be able to put what you did this year on tape again to help your stock?
Wait, can you rephrase that, son?
How big was it in your mind to put that on tape for a second year? Like what the year you had this year to repeat it next year, or maybe even do better.
Yeah.
How big is that for your draft stock? Do you feel like?
I mean, it's obviously a crucial part. I mean, I haven't been on the edge as much. They haven't seen me on the edge as much. So there's a little bit of like gray area, like what should he actually play? So I think going out this year gives me a chance to prove that I am a DN. Like I can play both if I need to. It just gives me a lot of flexibility, and that's a good thing.
for both of you guys? Obviously, there's still several more months until next season, but when you see you got you two coming back, you see everyone else that's returning, then you see the amount of quality player pieces that are coming in through the transfer portal and through high school. How excited does that get you guys wanting to get back to work and get back to playing football, knowing all that you guys could field a top 15-10 defense?
It feels good, of course. Like just the guys you see come in, where they come from, and how they played there. Like it's a whole bunch of talent going around in the room. So it's just exciting knowing that y'all, if y'all just come together and do what y'all supposed to do, like it can be big this year.
Yeah, I mean, and especially from the guys coming in, all of them, we haven't had an issue with any attitudes or anything. So I think everyone knows what the goal is. We're pretty clear-minded on what we want to achieve this year, and I think a lot of that competition is going to be great just for the team, just to get us going.
I guess from a team perspective, you guys, is there a little bit of a feeling of unfinished business knowing how far you guys made it last year and getting to the ACC championship? Is there a little more motivation this year knowing that, okay, we got here last year, now we have all these new players, this new talent coming in, just kind of playing on you as far as maybe winning one next year?
100%. Yeah, like we see that we got there last year and could have won last year, but now that we see that we can get there, it just motivates us to get back there and just finish the business that we didn't finish.
Yeah, now we have a standard to uphold. We gotta. That's the thing with raising the bars every time. Now that's gonna be the expectation. Obviously, the people in the city are gonna expect us to do the same thing. So obviously, we know what we can do. We've done it. So just getting back to that level, executing again.
Quite a bit of success for a first year of a head coach in Jeff Brom. Obviously, the storyline coming home and all that. What's been his message to the team? Since the Holiday Bowl, getting your minds focused on 24.
Just work.
Yeah.
All he talked about is his work. And right now he's not really saying much, but that's what we know. He wants us to just go out there and work and just take care of what we need to take care of each day and not worry about so much the end goal, but just each day what we need to work on to get better to reach the end goal.
Yeah.
Quincy, you played all but 30 snaps this year. What was it like to be out there for so long, so much? What's your body feel like now, and how important are these next couple months to kind of get refreshed, before spring and get back out there and work on your craft more?
Of course, it was exhausting, especially the position I play. We just run all day. So with the new guys coming in, I would hope they would like to take some reps off me, because we need that to win games for real. So, but this spring coming in, I want to just work on getting my body where it needs to be. So when the season come back around, I'm 100%.
I guess going off at Quincy, what is that conditioning like for you? Or what were some things that you did to try to, be able to play all those snaps?
Really just cold tubs, been in the training room, stretching, just the little things that can get you to the next game. Because after the first game, you're never gonna be just 100%. So you just gotta maintain that balance of being sore or banged up a little bit, just to get ready for the next game.
For both you guys, or either one of you, you guys lost 18 guys to the portal, but of those guys, there wasn't a ton of what I guess most people would call main core guys. Does that speak to the culture of the program now, and is it different than it was, this time a year and a half ago?
I don't know how would you want me to answer that. Some guys left and more guys came in. So it just whoever want to be here, I'm happy to be there. Whoever don't want to be here, go find a place that you're happy at.
Yeah. That's just a part of college football now. Obviously transfer portal is heavily relied on. People want to take their shot to get a better opportunity. So I'm not gonna knock any of those guys. We're welcome to people who come in.
I guess just, obviously most of us only see you guys in this kind of setting, but you both seem kind of quiet, more reserved. When you have so many new players come in, I guess how does that leadership role take on, or what do you guys do to, are you more outgoing with them, or how does that leadership role kind of rise now that, you guys are the elder statesmen and, trying to corral the team, I guess?
Obviously, we're both reserved, but stepping out of that comfort zone a little bit. I'm trying to read coaching books, trying to figure out how to step into a leadership role properly. But it doesn't change too much. The culture is still the same. You just got to know when to be vocal, and that's always that's a crucial part about being a leader. Obviously we both lead by example, but knowing when you have to have the difficult conversations, know when to call people out. I think that's something that, I mean, I've done more recently, just obviously just trying to call out what we expect from the team.
Yeah, I think that's my biggest knock is me not talking so much of my past years, and now since they got me in that leader role, I feel like I just watch the coaches and see what they do. So when it's time for me to do that, I just kind of copycat what they do, but it just helped me get out my comfort zone talking to the guys when I need to, if they doing good or bad, just getting more so out my comfort zone.
For both of you guys, obviously a lot of teams, they set preseason expectations of wanting to make the championship game or win or something like that, but with Jeff Brom coming in his first year and going out there and getting you guys to the championship game, how much does that in your guys' mind kind of validate that this coaching staff knows what they're doing and has this program on a positive trajectory?
That lets me know a lot that he know what he's doing. This Louisville never been there before, but he have been there before, like in different conferences, but still like coming in to a new program, to new kids, like he just wanted one thing, and he made all the coaching staff knew that one thing, install him to the kids. So now that we believe in him, I feel like he can do more than what he have done though.
Last two.
Ashton, you kind of talked about being a team that has used the portal to its advantage. After the season you guys just had, how do you think other places look at Louisville even differently now as a brand and as a place that you can come transfer in and have a season like you did last year?
I mean, obviously, I don't know exactly how other schools would look at us. I mean, I always would say I think we're viewed as an underdog, but I think people see that we're a school that's on the uprise. We have a good trajectory. We have great coaches, and I think our season was a testament to that. Obviously, we had a lot of people who transferred in last year who started and played and got good reps. So, obviously, I mean, we're a little mosh posh team. We got a lot of people coming in, a lot of people coming out, but I think it shows that we have a coach that can rally and guide all that together just to get us to the main goal, which is just to win every day. So,
Go ahead, last one.
Last question. I know making it to the next level is the ultimate goal. We got some pretty big games coming up this weekend. I'd like to know who you're going to be cheering for, and you better say Lamar.
100% the Ravens.
nah, my dad's a big Ravens fan, so it's been ingrained in my family for a while. So we're gonna definitely say the Ravens.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.